This is the future.
Remember Atherdai? That once rare pistol, as it is only obtainable if you watched TennoCon 2020 for 30 minutes. And then, it was distributed to all players if they were logged into Warframe during TennoCon 2020, regardless if they watched the streams or not, thus resulting in some players receiving 2 Atherdai. It was a hell of a weapon. It's fun and somehow powerful, but I didn't quite use it during its release since I felt that it was missing some powers. Take note that it's just my opinion, and I don't want some of you chads commenting that I have lost my mind for saying this. You see, all my videos are opinionated and I always say that. Refer to it as a guide and not as a Bible that you will blindly follow. So, the pistol was interesting as it has a cool gimmick. First, it has this feature wherein headshot kills with primary fire trigger the overdrive buff, increasing fire rate by 100% and ammo efficiency by 100% for 8 seconds. But that's not all. It is also an alternate fire that shoots a cone of energy, ejecting all remaining ammunition in the magazine in a quick burst. Now, with the right mod setup, Atherdai can melt enemies in a matter of seconds, but I feel so limited with this weapon in the past. Why? This is just a personal choice, but I use it exclusively with Warframes that either can group enemies, or have armor and shield stripping capability. Don't get me wrong, the pistol can shred, but it's not capable of shredding enemies before, like what it's doing now after the Angels of Zariman update. I am using the same build for my Atherdai, and this is for high-level purposes. It's kind of funny too, since this is the same exact build I was using against those Grineer units at the start of this video. No damage mods, and the faction mod is wrong, which is my bad, but still, it wrecks those enemies easily. This is because of 2 things. One is galvanized shot, which is very powerful on its alternate fire. The high fire rate allows to proc multiple status fast, and allowing galvanized shot to proc its damage buff per status. The second one is because of Cascadia Empowered, which also works good on its alternate fire. The damage becomes insane. For the right build, I would suggest removing this faction mod and placing Hornet Strike instead. Well, that's me because I wanted this weapon to be universally good and I just like to pick and go, and don't mind modding the weapon for specific factions. If there's only one thing I don't like about Atherdai right now is its ammo economy, and I invested a couple of forma to equip primed pistol ammo mutation for this pistol. Now, I know some would say that simply using Carrier as my Sentinel will solve the problem, but Sentinel dies fast in high-level plays, so it's way better to have an ammo mutation mod in my opinion. The best thing about using this pistol right now is because we have Unruh that can remove both armor and shield of enemies. This means that viral Atherdai, firing the alternate fire is a very destructive weapon. There is also a couple of synergy that you can use to have fun with this pistol. One is the first thing you saw earlier, and that is with Nidus, grouping enemies with lava, then removing their shield and armor with Unruh, and firing the alternate fire of this pistol is cool and fun to watch. The same goes with a Vortex Vauban, but the problem is, that Vauban is kind of squishy in higher level plays. It's doable to play with Vauban, but it's effortless with Nidus. Sadly, the weapon can still not shred Acolyte units using its alternate fire, but the primary fire, with the right mod, and with the overdrive buff allows it to shred Steel Path Acolytes within a matter of seconds. Not to mention that you can also remove their armor, making the fight a lot easier. Right now, Atherdai's blueprint and components are now available in Venus Proxima abandoned derelict caches in Empyrean missions. All parts can be traded between players, so if you have the resources, go try out this pistol right now. I will be visiting more old weapons, as well as new synergies, so stick around, and I hope that you will enjoy the content. Thank you so much for watching. Squad Leader signing off.